Should there be audio? Can you not hear me? Uh-oh. Hello? Uh-oh. I can hear me now? Okay. That's not good.
I can hear me now?
There we go. There's my phone. I turned that off. What? You hadn't heard anything until then. Okay. That's good to know. Thank you for that. That's weird. You didn't hear that. You didn't miss that much. Ugh. Streamlabs has the weirdest UI where you actually don't, it's just a symbol if it's on or off. It doesn't tell you if it's on or off with like text. Well, welcome on it. Thank you. Thank you for that. I think every stream I just need to have my own stream running to make sure it's working. Okay. All right. Well, anyway, what was I saying? I was saying that the weather's nice. It was raining, but it's dry today. Shake Shack's right there. I don't think you missed that much other than that. First IRL stream? No worries. Yeah. No, there's talking. It's about the same level of talking, with a bit more single droppage depending on where we go during the stream. Although, since we're outside, my signal should be better today. I hope so. It's when we go inside stores and stuff where it gets a little shaky. But we're going to be outside probably the whole day today, so. Now we just walk around, we enjoy the sights. It is the autumn colors of Gaienmae in the Aoyama part of Tokyo. Aoyama, a little bit of a walk from Harajuku, Omotesando. It is walkable, but we're not going that way today. And I was saying, like, it's weird because the left side trees are, they're full yellow. They're starting to drop. Ginkgo trees, exactly. Yeah, they're ginkgo trees. You can see all the leaves here. But these ones on the right still got a little bit green left on them. Even further down where we started, it gets a little green. So it's like a gradation. They're not all the same color at the same time, it feels like. And I don't know if that's just because one side is warmer than the other. I can't figure it out. But it is beautiful here. I think this is probably the last week before the majority of the trees are going to be bare. I mean, like the road is all yellow to begin with. There might be a little bit left next week. But yeah, you can see a lot of business on the sides. Police, cones. They don't want people taking photos on the road. Which, I mean, that's the shot you want, of course. And during the weekend it gets crazy busy. It's a Monday now, so it's not too bad. It should be okay. But we're gonna loop around here, walk around the Meiji Jingu, the Gaien area. I think we'll take a sneak peek at like the National Stadium, the baseball stadium, and loop back around here, go towards Roppongi, probably end around like Roppongi Hills and all that stuff. But I do enjoy getting my steps in around Tokyo before it gets too cold. Next month, I don't know what we'll do. Well, last year we did a Christmas festival on stream, which really just consisted of me having like a small overpriced drink of spiced cider, which is good, but a little pricey, and then buying a gift for Mrs. Commander. That was about it. Maybe we'll find something more Christmas next month. There are people out and about getting their photos in. It is a very nice spot. I think that the spot in Tokyo, number one by far. They do a lot, yes they do. We already have a bunch of trees popping up here and there. Christmas is definitely a thing they still do here. They've got like some kind of festival going on here. Oh, it's like woodworking and forestry. I don't know if I want to go inside. I feel like I'm committed if I go inside. But it's free entry. There's a gaming chair on display just on the right for some reason. What do they have going on here? Let me take a quick peek. It looks like it's still pretty quiet. It's not lunchtime yet. They've got an audio booth, order-made furniture, bags. Oh, we went here last year, Mrs. Commander, yeah. Get my chopsticks done here. Probably around lunchtime a little busier. And there's a gaming chair just all by itself for some reason. But yeah, it's like the Japanese festival. You'll have your like food booths and everything. Come back later, but yeah, it's a little quiet right now. That's why I love doing these Monday streams, because Monday outside, because it's so much less busy, more room to maneuver. You're not dealing with like lines and crowds of people as much, which is good. There's the yellow bus, the Hatsu bus, one of the big tour bus groups. You can kind of get a idea of the length of the tree road here. I'm pretty sure we'll see some trees or Christmas decorations the closer we get to like Roppongi. There probably won't be as much around here, but it's already getting that Christmas mood. We're about to hear some Mariah Carey pretty soon. Oh, everyone's getting lined up for the picture. You can kind of see it here. They don't want the announcement saying don't stand in the street and take photos. Please keep moving when you cross. There's like one person with a megaphone over there. We'll head across here and then loop around towards like the National Stadium and such in a little bit. You can see that that's like, I think, the National Portrait Gallery, I believe. I've actually never been there. It seems like a government building. But you see, there's a bunch of tour buses here. They're all taking a peek at these trees, all these huddle buses. Like, this is the spot to be for the autumn colors. They're all, I think, all lined up there, taking photos. Oh no, it's very nice. Like I said, I went here last year at Mrs. Commander. I actually did a YouTube video, one of my 4K recordings on the GoPro. I did it here last year as well, so it doesn't change. It's about the same, but yeah. I don't think she wanted to come today. She is working though, but I was like, you can take it off. She's like, nah, I'm good. But besides that, so yeah, this whole area is actually, I think it's actually technically owned by Meiji Shrine, Meiji Jingu. They're like the shrine owns this property. They got a lot of money, obviously, being I think the biggest shrine in Tokyo. Slip around here. They're all getting on the bus here on the way back to wherever they're touring from. So here's, you can kind of see, I think this is a golfing range on the right, but also right next to it is the baseball stadium. I can even like pop in here really quick. Yeah, Jingu Stadium, Meiji Jingu Stadium over here for one of the two Tokyo baseball teams, the Tokyo Yakult Swallows, the Bird Swallows, and Yakult's being the company that makes those yogurt drinks. So the team is owned by the Yakult company, but then they play in a baseball stadium owned by Meiji Jingu. Unfortunately, the Swallows, they lost in the Nihon series, the Japan series this year. They came in second. They won last year. They have a really good young home run hitter, which will probably make the MLB in a few years once he can get posted or get free agency. They used to be not a really strong team, the Tokyo Swallows, but when that young guy came up, oh man, I think he made the new record for a Japanese player home run record in the Japan leagues. But I don't think he even get inside. I mean, it's off season, so that guy's trying to park. I think he's trying for the golf club right there. Look at that dog go. Why walk the dog when you can bike the dog? That's what I say. Oh, you can still see some signage from the season that just finished up here. Let's see. Team Swallows 2022. They came close. They almost got it. They pulled it off, but maybe next year. But you can get an idea of where we've been. So We started up here at the top, down the row of trees. Captain Kurtz, how's it going? Happy Saturday to you. Or Saturday, Sunday to you. How's it going? Welcome on in. So yeah, we went down the row of trees, and now we took a left past those buses, and we're right near Jingu Stadium, the baseball stadium here. And you can take a loop around. We can look at the front. I don't think anything's open right now, though. And then there's the golf range. We're probably going to go to the National Stadium, the new Olympic Stadium. Basically just loop around one circle and then probably go back up through the trees again towards Roppongi, I think is the plan. But we'll take our time around here. There is someone at the gate, but I don't know if I can get inside. Keep out people like me, just popping on in without their permission. Hope you had a good weekend. First or the last weekend before Thanksgiving, everyone got their turkey ready. Here's the golf club, the golfing range. You can watch a baseball game and get good parking probably. It'd be kind of cool if you could park here and then just watch the game, but I'm pretty sure they don't let you do that. Pretty sure they'll be in trouble. They are going to tear down this stadium in the next couple years. They're going to rebuild and make a new Jingu Stadium. I'm not sure the exact timeline, but this stadium is probably going to be gone in a few years. I think they're going to build the new one while this one's, still being used, and then once the new one's ready, they'll just demolish this and make something else. There's also like a rugby stadium in the complex, indoor batting cages, the golfing range you just saw, so they got a lot of buildings they could be building here. But yeah, this one is definitely one of the older ones here in Tokyo. Tokyo Dome is the other one, the other stadium. That's also pretty old, but I think they use that for like concerts and festivals and exhibitions. So that one might be harder to tear down. They also use this stadium for university college baseball. There's a smaller stadium right next door for college baseball, but they bring the championship games here as well. Let's see what's going on at the front here. It's all blocked off. I wonder if I can even get through. Oh, I know, this is still at the front. Because there's a taxi right there. So the National Stadium was going to be the centerpiece of... I guess it was. The centerpiece of the Tokyo Olympics. It still was, just no one could go inside. And we'll probably see it when we go outside. So this area has had a lot of renovations. I think these two buildings right here are brand new. Or not brand new, but newish. They were building like hotels and, more offices for an expected Olympic rush that unfortunately didn't come to pass, but they're still there for the next big event if and when it comes this way. You went to Tokyo Dome. You just went to see Tokyo Dome. You were in a few years back. Didn't realize there was a game and Father's Day. Did Papa Miklash get at least a message? So you just happen to be surrounded by a bunch of like baseball fans and just like, what's going on? I'm so confused. I think that's how I fell into Japanese baseball too. The first Japanese baseball game I saw was in Hiroshima, and I just happened to because the baseball stadium in Hiroshima, it used to be by Peace Park and like the atomic bomb dome and everything. Yeah, carp. I love my carp, except that carp in Sekiro. That carp in Sekiro can go away. But yeah, I just happened to be at Peace Park, and all of a sudden I saw a bunch of people going to the game. I'm like, what's going on here? And I just got sucked into it, and it was a good experience. I really enjoyed it. This is one of the new buildings. It's like the Seinenkan. It's like a big hotel. This is when the Rugby World Cup came to Japan in 2019, the year before the Olympics was supposed to be held. This was the main HQ for all the press and everything for the Rugby World Cup. Because they were supposed to have the show or the championship game at the stadium, but it wasn't ready for the Rugby World Cup. Looks like there's university baseball is going on today. Oh no, it's there's some high school baseball going on right now. Okay, these are some good names too. These are some of the big names that were in the summer tournament. A lack of autumn colors. You got to be here for the first 10 minutes. We'll probably get it back on the way at some point. Looks like there's high school baseball going on right now. I think that's what's going on there. Oh yeah, the 53rd Meiji Stadium baseball tournament. Got some winter baseball. I wonder if it's free. I don't see any money being exchanged. Oh yeah, it is. It's going on. It's going on. It's going on from like since Friday till this Wednesday. They got some of the strong. Yeah, some of the strong teams in Japanese high school baseball coming in here. So they're making use of the space. That's good. Yeah, it's still pretty green. I thought it'd be cooler, but apparently it's been, despite my feelings, it's been a warm autumn apparently. It's not full yellow all over the place just yet. All right, here's the front of the stadium. Yeah, it's just like a small high school, like a small invitational high school tournament going on right now. Oh, it does cost money. 2,000 yen for regular admission, 800 for students. All right, it's not a free showing. Although I'm sure plenty of great seats still available. Meiji Baseball Stadium. Yep. I gotta look. I think at least one more year here, if not two. But I'm not even sure they start construction on the new stadium just yet. So it won't be torn down until the new one's ready. There's a guy holding Mickey. Yeah, there's Meiji Jingu Baseball Tournament. Got some things you can buy too while you're here. All right, we'll loop back around. Oh, here's the tournament schedule too. Oh, there's one for high school and one for university, according to this layout. I don't know any of these teams though. I might know the team that they're from Kumamoto, but I don't see any Kumamoto. Oh yeah, so this was the university baseball ground. I guess that's already been closed off. Or we can go to the indoor baseball practice place. I like to say. You can see, yeah, there's some things already closing off here. They closed off a lot of this for the Olympics too. Like I think they were using this because there's a natural stadium, so they had a lot of just like Olympic like random stuff. Just they used up this. This was supposed to be like a it says here rubber ball baseball ground, basically like for amateur baseball. But I think for the Olympics, it was just covered with a bunch of like trucks and blue tarps and everything. I wonder if they like resodded it. You got your TV trucks here. So this does get some play on Japanese TV. our ABC, the Asahi Television Broadcasting Company. Just a place. It's just a baseball place. It's a place where you play baseball. If you don't know how to translate it, just call it a place. You're usually right. As a former translator, you'd be surprised how much you can get away with if you just describe in vague detail. They do have some snacks open. That's nice. There's takoyaki, that red sign. And yes, you can get sushi sometimes with your baseball games here. And it's not half bad. The Swallows crew, the fan club for the major team. As with many things in Japan, there's a point system for loyalty. So the more you do something, the more points you get with whatever you're assigned to. And I'm sure they give away stuff like uniforms and signed gear. It may just be the area you were around, but I was surprised how many baseball fields were around Tokyo. I mean, baseball's big in Japan. I would say baseball or soccer. People can debate on which one is bigger. Probably soccer because it's, it requires less equipment. But baseball is definitely big business. Wow! How's it going, JL? Don't worry. In my mind, I hear it. This here is the clubhouse for the pro team. You can see the little swallow mascot up there. Sometimes you can see them like walk like to the stadium. Like they'll hang out in here for like getting ready for the game. They just walk right next door, like right here. into the stadium. So people will like line up all around here before a game to catch the players walk out from the clubhouse. It's pretty. It feels very like low security. And I feel like I could just walk in, but that's obviously gonna be a quick get out of here. Why are you here? Damn. Oh yeah, we had a rainy Sunday. So I had a tour yesterday in Akihabara. Luckily, it ended right before the rain, from 11 to 3, and then from 3 until like just this morning, it was like just raining. Not heavy, but constant. So, but it should be clear for the rest of the stream. Oh, game's getting ready. Look at all that equipment just hanging out there. All this baseball equipment and a fan just hanging out in the garage. But yes, yeah. Staff only. I'm not gonna incur the wrath of a Japanese baseball team today. I've also like just seen like one of my friends who loves this team. They just walk around this area during their lunch break, and they said they've seen the players just like walking around or like on days off or days before a game, like just having a break while they're training or practicing. So, you know, it's like meeting your idols. You know, you can in Japan, you can meet the handshake events. Just hang around the stadium. Never know who you'll meet. Wet fallen ginkgo leaves. Oh, it's the best. It's quite possibly the best. But I was worried it was going to be like a downpour stream. I've done streams in the rain like one time. It was not the best. I'll take this. All right, we're about back to where we started on this loop around. So maybe we can sneak a peek at the Olympic Stadium from the outside. Not me! Are you just not a fan of rain? I guess I mean, I don't have any particular feelings towards rainy weather. It's fun to look at if you're inside, I guess is what most people say. But yeah, I don't need to be outside in the rain. That provides no excitement for me. So they're doing a game today at the stadium. That's good to see. Okay. To the market. I've been to Seattle, and it was raining when I was there. I'm pretty sure like at least half the time when I was visiting last time in Seattle. I've only been once though, so maybe the second time will be just as rainy. That is the stereotype, and probably holds true. They say don't, and you can tell the tourists in Seattle if they have an umbrella, because everyone in Seattle just has a raincoat or something. That's what I think someone told me. If you use an umbrella there, they know you're not from there. you just assume it's always going to be wet in Seattle, it feels like. It's actually quite a long walk. This actually is at least a kilometer, maybe 2, like the loop around. I think National Stadium's over here. Let's see. Golf range, it's a driving range, but yeah, Jingu Golf, right next to the stadium. This also is very old, but I don't think this will ever go away because I always hear people using it. And not right now, but before every baseball game, it's like, pshh, pshh, pshh. It is a Monday. The people here are probably slacking off like me. Oh, there's a few. I heard someone. There's like one person firing off right now. Get back to work. That's one good activity in the rain, I guess, because you're covered, so you don't have to worry about, getting wet if you're at a driving range. Oh, okay, so we just go straight. We'll see a little bit of the National Stadium. We don't need to curve it. Here's the secondary stadium. Here's baseball place. How's it going, Jin? Hi, good to see you. Yeah, here's the rugby stadium I was talking about, the rugby ground. And the new hotel they just built for the Olympics. So we should get a little sneak peek. I don't know if I'll do the whole circle around the stadium, but we'll get a corner at least. And then we'll just walk around this business here. Actually, you should. Oh yeah. If I like you, I'll meet you now. Yeah, no worries. I've actually, not in Tokyo, but I did meet someone through Twitch in New York. Food, if you're paying, if you're treating, we're down. Get you to all the best Kobe beef in Tokyo. Now, I'm down to help people or meet up to if it works out for sure. I've done it before. It has happened. Just not in Japan just yet, because Japan was closed off forever. One meal? Okay. If you're promising me a meal, that makes it easier. You know, all those scrolls you've been getting, all those talismans you've been getting from my stream raiders, you know, gotta paid forward. We got a few more goblins in the stream raider games. Kobe beef buffet. There you go. I mean, it's all you can eat, so it's a good deal. You can kind of see the National Stadium here, popping in through the trees. Have not had a chance to go in, obviously, for a variety of reasons. They just celebrated, it's weird, they had like a 1 year post-Olympics celebration. They're really trying to milk the Olympics for whatever they can, even though it's, been about a year since it happened. So they said it was open, but we didn't end up going. Me and Mrs. Commander. We couldn't be bothered to get out here. Because I feel like they're not really using this space that well. There's not a lot of international things going on. They do have like random events, but I haven't heard of a big event, like a big sporting event being done here in a while. They were also doing some renovations after the Olympics, which is really because they just finished it, and they're like they were doing tours every weekend, and then I saw a sign that said, except for like X number of months because we're doing. I'm like, you just finished it. What are you renovating after the Olympics? I'm sure they're trying to squeeze out money. I mean, it makes sense. It's just like, it's just really like, not, I wouldn't say obnoxious, but it's just, wow. They're really milking these Olympics for what it's worth. Well, if you did come here in the future, I think the main entrance would be this up here in the corner. I guess because there's the main stand. Like, most people are coming from this station. It used to be the old Olympic Stadium. It was just an older stadium. This was always a space for the Olympic Stadium, but they remade it for the Olympics. This one, but like for the ones in the Olympics in the '60s, they built it here. I think it was the '64 Olympics were in Tokyo. And like with many things, a big controversy about, you know, bidding and delays and XYZ. So I think this space is owned by the Japanese government. Like I was saying, like all this here was owned by Meiji Shrine. Hence the baseball stadium is called Meiji Jingu Stadium. I think this space is government owned, so that's why they don't pay the they don't have to pay any money to the shrine here for this. Yeah, it's pretty much this view all around. I don't think there's that much else to see. I don't really particularly want to walk around one more cycle here. But yeah, it is like pretty easy to access by a bunch of stations, so that is nice. And there's also the Tokyo gym, like the city gym, like right next door. So this is like the sporting area you would say in Tokyo, because you got the baseball stadium, rugby, driving range, the baseball place, National Stadium, the Tokyo City Gymnasium. So this area gets like, it's just the cultural feels like, yeah, come here, do sports, run around. There's a big circle around everything, so it's good. It is a good path for like if you're jogging or training for a marathon, which I was, but not this year, thankfully. There is snow in Canada. Ooh, stay warm. We don't usually, well, it depends on the year. I've been in Tokyo for about 5 years now, and I will say it hasn't been super crazy. We don't get like blizzards, and I'm sure you have a lot of snow to deal with in Canada. We do, but the thing is about Tokyo, it doesn't deal with snow well. So like even just a little bit of snow will start causing the trains to be delayed and everything will just, you know, go to hell. I figure in Canada where you are, Adam, they can deal with it a bit better. Waiting for the signal to change here. Yeah, no worries. Give me a heads up for sure. I know, right? Train delays in Japan. That's a crazy thing. That sentence sounds wrong in so many, but it does happen. Usually because of acts of God, blasphemy. No. And if there is a delay, you can go to the train window or to the conductor, like the ticket window at the station, and get a ticket that says, "I'm late, but it's not because of me. It's because of the train." Like some companies will actually ask for that like little notice from the station that said the train was delayed X minutes. That's why you're late for work. I used to have to get it for my job before this one. And they would just hand it out, like the station. I mean, like in a big basket of just pick one if you need it. Like you don't have to like wait in line. It's just like, sorry, the train was like 5 minutes late. Sorry, you're coming in at 9:05 instead of 9 o'clock. Yeah, my last job was really specific about checking in times. So I had to like, if I was there after 9, I had to have a ticket to prove that it was not my fault that I was late for work. Dio, how you doing? Happy Sunday. Hope you had a great weekend, a great 3-day weekend for you. So this is closed off. This is just a nice little open space. You'll see a lot of people just like throwing baseballs or just running around here, especially before Swallows games. It was called, I think, the Meiji Picture Gallery. So this is also owned by Meiji Shrine. And I assume it's just a photo gallery. So this space here, this was what I was saying was for the Olympics, all just covered up with trucks and blue tarp and basically just stored. I guess they fixed it up. Your train was late. Ooh, you got to get those. You got to get a ticket the next time. They had the date on it. It's not just like just take one and use it for the rest of your career. They usually have at least at most the date on it. This is new. This used to be a bathroom. This is the indoor batting center or batting place. Yeah, so this was all covered up. This is where they would do the amateur games. Whiteout. If you're so late for work every day that you're going to be needing that, then talk to your manager. Open at 12. It's not open yet, the indoor batting place. What's cool about this one is they have the machines. They have videos of actual Japanese pitchers, so it feels like you're batting against them. You can kind of see it here. It's not cheap, but like all the players they have, and also one from apparently Ace of Diamond. Like the video, they have like a video of them throwing at you as the ball's coming out of the slot. Yeah, this used to be a bathroom. They turned it into something else. You're just walking right into the swallow's mouth there. Subakudo's house. So that's the mascot. It's a mascot's house, apparently. Oh, and this is the shop right here, but it's closed at the moment. Oh, they're closed today. I would say he's the most feisty mascot in Japanese baseball. He's a tricky character, that little bird. They got, what is this? Stickers with him. Why are they selling me shaved ice in winter? Just basically food. I guess it's the food theme right now. And then they got the keychains as well. Sorry, we are closed on Monday. Well, that's just fine. That bird is tricky. And he's got his own house. I can say look at the exit. So open house. Oh, it's only open for a couple hours a day. Open house is just one of the like housing renovation places here in Japan. So I guess they just did a collaboration. Does Yakult's? No, Yakult's the team owner. Most of the teams in Japan, Japanese baseball, are owned by corporations. So Yakult owns this team. And then what people call the Ham Fighters in Hokkaido. Actually, the team is owned by Nippon Ham, and the name is Fighters. But I love Ham Fighters too, so I call them Ham Fighters. And then the Carp in Hiroshima are owned by, I think, not by Mazda, but the family that owns Mazda. So that might be like a little different, but yeah, most of the teams here are owned by companies. It's like if Microsoft bought like the Mariners and called them like the Microsoft Mariners, something like that. I don't intend to own a little bit of the Mariners for a while. When I buy my house, I should have a giant cup. Yeah, exactly. That's how you know you're entering Mikolash's. Like, this is my house. No one's playing amateur baseball on a rainy day. JL's favorite time of the year, unfortunately. I think Tokyo Giants are owned by Yomiuri, the media company, so they're actually the Yomiuri Giants, stuff like that, yeah. But you get names like SoftBank Hawks in Fukuoka, Oryx Buffaloes out in Osaka, who actually just won the Japan series over the Yakult Swallows. DNA Baystars in Yokohama. It's just a company name. It gets really weird. They light up this picture gallery every now and then too, like a light up. I guess usually for like illumination. Probably because now it's almost Christmas. It's probably lit up until the new year. But we should be looping back around. For those who missed the autumn colors the first time around, you'll get in there a sneak peek in about maybe 15 minutes, depending on how slow I walk. But it's a nice day. At least it's not going to rain anymore. Fingers crossed. Up ahead, the Nico Park. It's like a kid's indoor, or I guess outdoor playground, but it looks like it's closed right now. And I will say one of the few food vending machines I've seen in Japan. There's a lot of vending machines, but there's a very low amount of food ones. What's for lunch? TBD. TBD. We're going to be walking towards Roppongi. There's probably something on the way to Roppongi. I actually don't have any plans, like a place I want to go to this time. But I figured there'll be something that, hopefully some place that will let me in. Or I'll eat on the street, like a rebel. Let's see if that food vending machine is still around. Food vending machine? I would. It's still early though. Oh, they turned it into a noodle machine. It used to be food vending machine, like hot meals, or I guess not hot meals, but like they would like microwave the food for you. It turned into cup noodle. What do we got here? Seafood, curry, regular cup noodle. It looks old. Maybe it wasn't. There definitely was like it'll microwave like French fries or a hamburger and then pop it out of the slot. This one is just apparently. So apparently, I think you get the noodle here. It pops out of the bottom, as per usual. And this is a pretty expensive price, $2.50 for this. Wow. And then there's a space for your hot water right next door. If I press it right now, would it just come out? No, you gotta actually pay. That's good. That's a good call. Well, good to see cup noodles still making an appearance. And there's ice cream, but otherwise it's just drinks. Roppongi reminds you of Overwatch. I think for me, Yakuza and Shinjuku are just still the pair, the set. Oh, it's only for kindergartens, nursery, and school children. That makes sense. So this isn't a free to use. It's just for schools to enjoy. Those kids. Okay. We just walk this way. We're looping back towards the autumn trees now. Roppongi's a nice area, but it's like how should I say about it? It's mostly offices, and then at night it turns into just like bars, and it was always the place they would say that Japanese women go to pick up the foreign workers, because a lot of the foreign companies are based out of like the Roppongi area, more so in the day. I think now it's not as concentrated. I know like Google's in Shibuya, for example. Although I'm pretty sure Google still has. It used to be in Roppongi. They might have kept their space at Roppongi Hills, but their new office is in Shibuya. But yeah, that's where everyone would go and pick up the foreigners who have the money, because they'd all be like working for like these banks or whatever, and then at night is go drink in Roppongi. Fortunately, we won't see that today. It'll be probably a little bit less exciting in the middle of the day. They gotta earn that drinking money. Let's not jaywalk, especially with cars coming at us. I hope everyone had a great weekend. I actually I don't want to say low energy, but we did that 7-hour stream on Friday. Oh, not Friday. Saturday. Trying to beat Demon of Hatred in Sekiro. Which I didn't expect to go 7 hours, but it did. Just because we got into a groove and I didn't want to lose that momentum. And we did beat it. That damn boss. We did succeed. It took a long time. It took longer than I expected. And then I found out it was optional. No one told me it was an optional boss until I beat it. I'm like, damn it. I probably still would have tried to beat it, but if I knew it was optional, I probably would have beaten the game first and then gone back to it. But we did. Caught on film. I know, watch out. This will be my undoing. You've heard of Roppongi because there's a wrestling tag team called Roppongi Vice? Ooh. I don't know that team. Which brand is that with? To be? Optional. I know, right? Meekless at any point could have told me it was an optional boss. That's what I get for not looking at Google. Jail was like, use Google Sensei. Google Sensei's your friend. I wouldn't have probably cared as much to play for 7 hours if I knew it was optional. I probably would have done it this week, but it's okay. I did get a memory. That's true. I did get a memory out of it. I got many memories out of that stream. Started in New Japan. Oh, AEW. Okay, All Elite. Let's go. I still need to give All Elite another chance. I did enjoy the little bit I saw, but it was hard. It's hard to follow out here. I might have watched a few streams or downloaded a few episodes of AEW, but I lost interest, or I just couldn't keep it up. Do you never played Sekiro? Beat Celeste. Oh, you have. Finish your Celeste challenges and then come over and play some Sekiro. We can just do a bunch of hard games on stream. Sekiro, Cuphead, Celeste. You started Shovel Knight, didn't you? Dio, how's Shovel Knight? That's been on my list. I haven't actually taken the plunge and bought it though. But Shovel Knight is on my list. Ada's been showcased a lot. There's a lot of good Japanese talent, for sure. The horror game is co-op. Just did you do your horror stream? Was it this last weekend or this Thanksgiving weekend? I don't think I saw you on Mochi, but I might have been dreaming. I also might have been sleeping, like literally, because you probably streamed at Tokyo Prime Time. Celeste, I still gotta beat Celeste. I must just play Celeste from the beginning again. You got vaccines. That'll do it. You've beaten Celeste mainly by the 3 DLC parts. Oh, I got you. The Devil in Me. That is the horror game that Mochi will play. So we're back to the row of trees, as you can see. A little bit of yellow. There's your splash of autumn color, and probably the only splash you'll get today. So soak it in. Oh, Shovel Knight. I got you. It's just because you said Yay Celeste, so I was confused. I think we'll pop really quickly into that little forest festival too. See what's there. But you can see all the tour buses in the background coming by to say hi, and everyone's lining up for that photo. We'll take a little pass as well. I'll just hide from you guys right now. And please don't stand in the street and take photos announcement. You're doing dishes and watching me? Wow. That's good use of your time.
歩行者信号が青に変わりました。ご通行の際は立ち止まらずにお進みください。
Thanksgiving Eve horror. Let's go.
横断歩道上での
So
撮影は大変危険ですので
everyone's
お
photoing
や
up
めく
here.
ださい。横断歩道上での撮影は大変危険ですのでおやめください。立ち止まらずにお進みください。
But yeah, those yellow buses that's the big tour company, the Hado bus.
まもなく片側の
One over there
歩行者信号が
too.
赤に変わります。無理な横断をせず次の信号をご利
They're
用くだ
bringing all
さ
the
い。
tourists over here to just like take a photo before it goes away. Until next year.
片側の歩行者信号赤になっております。赤になっております。
Thanksgiving was the scariest holiday for you growing up? Oh yeah. It's all about just, sacrificing a bird and overeating and watching the Lions play football. Oh, that's so frightening. Detroit? Detroit playing football? Oh no. I just want to show a picture of the not indoor, but amateur baseball place right here. So yeah, imagine this just all like with trucks and piles of materials and blue tarp during the Olympics. Now it's being used for nothing at the moment. I want to say they might build the new stadium here, but I don't see any work being done, so I could have been wrong about that. But I think you can have at least 3, maybe 4 baseball games going on. Although it's kind of weird if all the home runs converge right in the middle right there. All 4 games. They probably don't expect a lot of home runs in an amateur game. So again, there's your fountain plus the ginkgo trees. You can see it's, again, a little bit more green on this side. I don't know why that is. It's like a gradation. We'll walk down the right side this time. We walked down the left on the beginning of the stream. We'll walk on that side this time. Well, Thanksgiving Eve horror coming up on Mochi stream. I'll probably have like Fall Guys slime horror some point this week. I think the new season's still pending sometime this week apparently. So they'll be slime. Trees are like snowflakes. Oh yeah. Every tree is just a little different. We'll cross here. But yeah, on the weekend, people are just lined up. You can kind of see there's some cones on the side right now. Like either cars or people just lined up on the sides. Just taking photos, taking the street shots. You're getting your new phone tomorrow. Ooh, let's go. What brand? You gonna stream on your phone? You don't stream on your phone usually though, right? Are you going out doing some Seattle IRL perhaps? Some Mochi Bunny house tours? Pixel 7, ooh. Let's go. What's the plan with your phone streaming? Use your phone as a cam. Oh, I thought it was a webcam this whole time. I never knew. So you're gonna improve your quality. So no excuses now. I used my phone a little bit at home to test out VTubing. It's still a work in progress. If anything, it'll be for Mrs. Commander if and when she wants to get on my stream again. But I have tried this phone as a VTubing phone, or VTubing camera. Camera's much better? Oh, nice. Oh, let's go. Webcam for VTube? Oh, that makes sense. Alright, under the trees we go. That guy's one job is to say, just keep moving. Do not stop in the middle of the road for these photos. That guy in the bullhorn. Probably an easy job. I think that kid is taking a photo for his mom. I thought this was funny. Like, there's like a woman posing a kid on their phone taking a photo. If you don't have an Instagram hubby, you have an Instagram child, I guess. Mochi slime. Mochi slime secrets. Please keep moving. Yes, do not stand and let the zombies eat you. Mochi secrets. You never knew until you came to the right stream, Dio. You came to the right stream at the right time. Someone's birthday right in front of us. Let's take a little peek. Let's like get a U-turn here. There. Get your yellow. Increase your screen brightness, contrast, whatever it is. Get the maximum yellow on there, because we probably won't see much more colors after we leave this. My current feeling is after we leave here, it's probably going to be mostly green and it's just cityscape. Upgrade the video quality of your streams to your phone. Yeah, most people have really good cameras on their phones. I've also thought about messing. I think I'm going to mess with my mic first. I actually have changed my camera from my first gen one, but it's still just a Logitech camera, so it's like it could be better, but people are there for the alerts, if anything. At least I fixed my stream alerts. They're not active today, but at least we fixed that. They're no longer freezing all over the damn place. I ruin AP. I don't know any of those words, but I will have to look it up. Camo AP. A Google search will fix that. That sounds cool, though. Well, it sounds like things are happening. Oop. And look at all these wet ginkgo leaves. This is the best smell. JL, can you just smell it, JL? I don't even JL's around anymore. Can you smell the wet ginkgo leaves and the squishiness? Who's this guy? Super boss chest. 30 scrolls. Where's my samurai? People are just there for the rig giveaways where Dio gets gold. Ugh. Either Dio will take the gold or Jill will get it for random. That's pretty much what happens in my SR. You can count on one of those two things. Dio getting 200 gold or JL getting 50 for free. Here is that first Shake Shack. So yeah, I think at the peak, you can kind of, I'll start at the entrance. When it first came here. So here's your entrance. It's still pretty much the same as it was when it first came years ago. It's like, oh, shakes and burgers? Why wouldn't I want that? I actually never went to a Shake Shack in the States. My first one was here. I just happened to be in the non-Shake Shack part of the US, I guess. But I think from here, like, I'd say almost all the way, like at least halfway, if not all the way to the end at its peak when it first came. Now there's at least 3 or 4. But it's good to see we can get our expensive burgers and melty shakes here. It's actually not bad. I just don't go that often. Oh, we gotta wait. Or not? Let's go. Shake Shack is fine. Yeah, it's fine. It's not going to be like blowing me. I don't think I've ever gone to have Shake Shack, but if I see it and I feel like I want a shake, I do go there. Get you some more autumn colors on stream. So this goes into the rugby stadium, this little street. And I think there's a parking lot that I guess if you're a VIP you can get through. Oh no, it costs money, that's why. 270 yen for 30 minutes. So a little bit around $2 for a parking spot. You go into this parking garage right here. About $4 for an hour, US. That's to be expected for Tokyo downtown parking. That's actually not crazy. I wouldn't pay it. I take the train. The weirder, yeah, I know. They fit a need for me and my sweet tooth. If it's hot, I see a Shake Shack, I probably end up going there. Either that or Baskin Robbins. But at least with Shake Shack, I can get my my fries too. Almost at the end of the line here. And then we just walk through the streets of... I think we walked through Nogizaka on the way to Roppongi. I don't even know if there's anything there. I just know there's a very popular group of idols named after that area. Hell if I know who's who's in it. Mochi might know, but probably not. It's not the usual wheelhouse. This here's just a nice cafe. I forget the name of it. I think it's Royal Garden Cafe. This, even though Shake Shack's next door, it's still doing business, as you can see. All these people on a Monday, and Doggy wants a treat right here. Ooh, a Frosty, a Wendy's. I could go for Wendy's. We also have Wendy's here, but it's a bit lacking in Japan compared to the States one. They do light it up at night. You can see there's the light ups. And one last view. So yeah, most people start from this side. They usually come from the Aoyama side and then walk down towards the stadium through the tree path here. Oh, we skipped the forest festival, but that's fine. There's really not much there anyway. Who's next to Roppongi? Oh, like Nogizaka. Nogizaka is near Roppongi, apparently, as I found out today. HKT and... Are they not? I've actually never been to those parts. I don't know where the HKT Theater or Sky Theater would be. The Namba 48 Theater was I think in Namba, if I remember correctly, in Osaka. Did you sell Frosties? I never had a Frosty, but I think they do. They're probably too sweet, but yeah. The No Girls were in Sailor Moon musicals. Oh, well, see that there's your crossover. We'll do one last view crossing over the street here, and then just be prepared for a lot of city walking time. It's gonna get gray very quick. There you go. Here's that usual view, and one van in the middle. City walking, that's more like it. No more of these smelly leaves, says JL. Alright, we'll cross here. HKT is non-Hakata. Where would it be? I look it up. It's a regional thing then. AKB48 still in Akihabara. I was there on Sunday. It's funny how small that sign is though for the AKB theater at Don Quixote though. But I guess if you don't know by now it's there, it's your own fault. Oh yes, cars and cars and cars. So I heard SKE was in Nagoya, but that's not, Sakai's not in Nagoya, huh? I'll need to look it up. To be fair, I don't even think the Nogizaka people do anything in Nogizaka anyway. It's just, they just had to pick a name for a district. I don't think anyone cared about any of those places until those groups were made. Alright, let's get going. Yeah, so if we went down this street all the way, you'd hit like a Montesando and eventually Harajuku. It's not like it's right next door though. It is a bit of a walk to go that way. Roppongi should be about 20-30 minutes. I mean, they're districts, so there's probably also a train station named Nogizaka, or Keakizaka. I mean, like Akihabara was named after. I mean, there's an Akihabara station in Akihabara area, so something weird like that. They just picked like areas. It feels like they picked like names that no one has used. I do think the Johnny's headquarters, that the one that has all those male idol groups, I think is also in Keakizaka or Nogizaka. But Johnny's did not capitalize on the name in time. udon restaurant right here. You know it's good when it's like no signs. Flower shop. That is fancy. Oh, so you know about the naming? Oh, really? I'd have to look into it. I did not know that. Okay. Kiyagi changed his name. Oh. Eh. Interesting. I'd look into that then. Rakuten. I don't think it's their headquarters. I think their headquarters is more to the south, but it is one of their buildings right here. Their Aoyama headquarters. I'm surprised how popular Rakuten seems to be in the States. I didn't know they have enough money to like buy part of the Golden State Warriors, I think. Although Mrs. Commander still seems to want to use Rakuten over Amazon here when we buy online. New fire station coming up in a couple years. Akasaka Fire Station. Either that or they're just like protecting that place from being burned down. They're named after districts. Oh, okay. I'd have to look it up. Oh, there's a police guy on the bike. He's calling something in. Hopefully not me. Oh, it's right next to I think a police box. Is this a police box? No, this is a security spot. Honda Welcome Plaza. Oh, maybe it's a Honda building here. And I'm guessing very fuel efficient cars. Right? They've been really pushing the EV, electric cars recently too here in Japan. Named after Sony's offices. Oh, there we go. Arrested. Give that man a Matsumoto Woo in your mind. for the great wordplay there. Honda's got a showroom here and a cafe. Should I run like this guy? Yes. Oh no, jaywalking live on camera. Tell your friends. Okay. Aoyama Dori to straight ahead. We want to go on this Gaienmae Higashi Dori right here. Let me check this map. Yeah, you can kind of see here. So we came from, here's the road trees. Turned here. I think we need to make one more turn here left. And then we go down Gaienmae Higashi. And you can see here's Nogi Park. Nogi Jinja. So we're in the Nogi part of town. That's good. That's a good sign. Near Nogi's residence. Oh, near Sony Music? Oh, okay. Maybe we'll see Sony Music then. I don't see Sony Music on the map. Maybe they're over here. Sony Music. Yeah, we want to go this way. So yeah, we want to go through the Nogi part of town. Okay, we're good. I recognize that power play. Hey, you know what? If you got it, flaunt it. No more ginkgo leaves. No more squishy leaves under our feet. There's gonna be gravel for us some time here. So we saw a Rakuten building, a Honda building. What other companies will we pass? Sony probably at some point. I'm telling you what, when I get home, I'm gonna sleep for like 4 hours and have dinner and sleep some more. A lot of steps. No, well, yesterday was a lot of steps. Yesterday was about 17K apparently. We just crossed here. But yeah, I assume most of the areas to be offices. Like this looks like an office, so Oh yeah, 4 a.m. US. I'm I'm good. I don't expect the US to do much. If they win, I'll watch a highlight video. Apparently, Ecuador just, I don't know if it demolished Qatar, but Qatar, I read an article that Qatar did not live up to the small expectations they had last night. So, now I think it was like 1 a.m. Japan time. Not watching that. I'm not even sure if it was live in Japan, to be honest. Even though it was the opening match of the World Cup. But all the US games are like 4 in the morning. I looked it up, it's like, no, that's fine. Japan will be around 10 p.m. I think all 3 matches. So I'll probably end up watching those. And then turn it off at halftime if we're down. Like, 2-0, I forget it. I couldn't even find like the World Cup result this morning on ESPN, that US sports that I showed you guys last time. It was like after all these like US football and college football, which doesn't surprise me, but it's like where can I find what happened to Ecuador and Qatar? Like, nope, it's not important, don't worry about it. You don't need to know about it. So I don't even know if people even think about it over there in the States right now. Although the Washington Commanders did win again today. That was good news. They beat Houston, so they're above 500. They could sneak into a wild card spot. That'd be wild, literally, if they get in a wild card spot. I'm pretty happy about that. But still early. Yeah, 6 more games to go, so it's not clinched by any means. What's going on over here? Gyoza, just some restaurants. Keep on going straight. Yeah, this is the one. We keep going down this road all the way till we hit, I think, a big bridge that says we're in Roppongi. Keep an eye out for Sony Music. You can kind of see in that little hole in the building, the center there, there's a tree. There's like a corporate garden or something up. That's really weird. If you can't plant a tree around the building, put it in the building itself. They like legitimately like made a hole in that whole office for a tree. They're just taking over. I think it's just funny. I mean, it's probably like, you know, by design, but it's like they want a space for their employees to think there's a little, you know, forest, a little temple up there, a little shrine. I also saw it, I think, in Akihabara too, a few tours ago. Someone pointed out to me. Maybe it's more common than I thought in Japan to have these like little nature spaces in a big building like this. I don't know if you can tell from this angle. Yeah, that's wild. Yeah. That was an obvious choice to make that. Open spot for a new building right here. Yeah, you can see it again here. At least 2 trees, but pretty big. Keeping an eye out for any big Sony Music buildings or such. I was looking at this one over here. It said it's a barber and a bar. Like the first floor is a bar, and I guess the second floor is a barber. That makes too much sense to have a bar barber. You can get drunk and then get your hair cut. Maybe not in that order. The building they were in was bar. Oh, so that's what the Johnny's building is. That's why I thought Johnny's was here. So Johnny's bought out the old Sony Music building. Was that before or after they named the group? Who has the real power play then? You're gonna name your group after this district? We're gonna buy that building. I mean, Johnny's doesn't do female idol groups as far as I know, so there's room for both. I can't say I've heard of a female group coming out of Johnny's, so. This one here is like it's just it's a hospital. This one, Yamao Hospital. If it's in this area, it's probably fancy. Even doesn't look like much. Per soul, I think they're like recruiting, if I remember correctly. They're commercials. Yeah, just a lot of office buildings here. Just straight up cookie cutter office windows, it looks like. Although it looks new, looks fresh. Ah, Sun No Hospital, this one here. Alright, yeah. You do have a few apartments sprinkled in, although I'm sure they cost a pretty penny in this part of Tokyo. I think this big tall one here looks like it's probably an apartment. There's another one there in the back. A friend of a friend that I didn't know, unfortunately, lived in Roppongi Hills. They said they're paying quite a bit for that place, but that's that direct trip would always go there for parties. I'm like, can I get an invite too? Never got it. Was denied access to the top of the tower. I know they call them mansions in Japan. It is funny. Mansion. So when I first moved, I'm like, what's a mansion? Like, oh, I want to live in a mansion. They're like, it's just that small apartment over there. And then a pato could mean all kinds of things. Apartments, yeah. I just wanted to know, where am I gonna live? Rhino, how's it going? Happy Sunday night to you. How was the Versus in Stream Raiders? Get those raffle tickets? One day I'll do Versus again in Stream Raiders. Then I'll win a monitor or a Switch. 33, let's go. I think max like 50, right? So you're looking pretty good. I hope you get some good goodies in this next raffle. Yeah, Cat's won like 2 gaming monitors, right? 45 max? So then you're still pretty good though. There's a little tea garden-esque area down there. Unfortunately, the other side, so I can't get there easily. Can I cross? I can't cross here. Monitors, keyboards. I know. I look at the list. Oh, I can cross. Maybe I'll cross really quick. Yeah, they're pretty generous with their Stream Raider versus raffles. Skin codes, Amazon gift cards. The versuses that I have tried, I didn't get anything, but I did see like Cats got like first prize on one of them recently. So jealous. I can see why people do it. It's easy money. Oh, here it is. This is the Nogi residence. Cultural asset in Minato City. Let me take a look really quick here. I think it's free, as far as I can tell. So this is where General Nogi used to chill. Let's see if we can find some autumn colors here. This is like right in the middle of all these office buildings and everything. His old chill room. Oh, this is wait to go to the waiting room, and they would probably pop in here into this meeting space. Looks like it's closed right now. Oh, there's an entrance on the side. There's a little bit of foliage. It's foliage. Foliage, I think, going on here. This is all his jam. His multi-story house. Even had a basement back in the day. And looks like there's like a little shrine in the back as well. How do I get there though? There is the usual place to wash your hands right there. I think you have to go outside and then come back across to the little offering spot there in the back. Yeah, there's Nogi's house, it looks like. You have this whole garden to yourself. Probably hard to keep up though, but pretty sweet. Not bad, not bad. Just a splash of red. I guess in a week or two we'll see more autumn colors in Tokyo. He's got a statue going on too. Oh, the horse stables over here. So you can probably go this way. That's where he kept his ponies. Alright, pop on out here. Woo! Nice little park. You want to chill, grab a bicycle. So he probably had even this space too to himself because there's like some brick walls here. It probably is put all the way to the park as well. Yeah, if I could afford a mansion in this part of Tokyo, we're doing well. We're making a lot of bits and getting a lot of subs. That'll be a couple years, if not decades, though, of saving. This looks like apartments over here. I can see some on the corner. Some people with some nice, like, just plants and everything. They got some money if they're living here. There's a Nogizaki Station sign. It might be hard to see on stream, but right there it does say Nogizaki Station, so we are in the right spot where we want to be. It's also getting warmer, which is not great. I dressed for the morning, not for the afternoon. That's my bad. So I'll take my jacket off in a sec. It'd be nice if they did SR Versus for like 48 hours. Then I could probably get in. But I always wake up, I see the messages of people playing SR Versus, Streamers Versus, and I'm like, oh, no. I got things to do today. If only I scheduled my time properly. They do announce it pretty early. But I never think to like block off time to play Versus. I'm not sure, this looks like an office building. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Here's Johnny. So this is the former Sony Music Building, I'm guessing, that Mochi was talking about. It's all blocked off. I don't see any idols popping out, coming in there. Oh, there it is. No, hold on. You can't tell on stream. It says Sony Music Studios right there at the bottom. So is Sony in the basement of this building now? Johnny and associates basically run most of the big male idol groups in Japan, so Sony's in the basement apparently down there. Sony Music Studios. Okay. You wouldn't know unless you look really tall up. Like there it is. Bam. Johnny and associates. Alright. Mrs. Commander was a big SMAP fan. They broke up a few years ago, but they were like the name for Johnny's for a very long time. And they even had the lobbies all blocked off. It's a little dark on stream, but you can't even see inside. It's all business there. SMAP is not bad. I mean, they have catchy songs. I just did when they broke up, it was a very big deal for a lot of people in Japan. And they're all like still doing stuff. Like 3 of them are like all together now, and then the other 2 are just kind of doing their own solo things. I don't know if they were like having troubles, but I know some of them wanted to like be basically like free agents, get out of the Johnny umbrella. Thus the breakup. Although if they reunited, Mrs. Commander would be very happy. I'll tell you that much. But for Nogizaka, a very big lack of Nogizaka, the Japanese idol group signage. They probably aren't, you know. They probably don't need any to worry about it anyway. You got a Mercedes dealership right here. That's a lot of money to have a car dealership in the middle of downtown Tokyo. EQ. I'm guessing they're electronic cars? They're electric cars, rather, sorry. The Benz dealership. And you got a coffee place and a bar upstairs, too. They got a Mercedes-Benz restaurant, I think, or something. I don't know what's going on here. I mean, why not? You got the space. You might as well get people in just for a drink anyway. Coffee downstairs. Sandwich and hot dog. Mercedes-Me. Is it for me then? Can I have it? Oh, it's Mercedes goods. If I want to buy a Mercedes jacket, I can buy it there. They serve oil. I mean, you could drink it. Not recommended. Cats. This is a pretty public pet store, and they have a few cats just hanging out here. I'm gonna take a quick peek at these guys. Oh my gosh, so cute. They probably don't want people to take photos, but I will take a little bit. No, he's not actually here. It's okay. There's cats. All is well in the world. until they say, get out of the window. Oh, that guy wants to play. That gray cat wants to play with whatever that white cat has. It's like, what do you got? What do you got over there? I'm telling you, that cat cafe stream will happen at some point. It'll be second only to that Stream Raiders drop stream. Such violence. I said it was family friendly, not cat friendly. I did not put the cat friendly stream. There are programs where they narrate. I mean, yeah. I might have seen a few just YouTube streams of people just showing off cats, and it'd be a good use of my talent, just narrate cats. I can do it. So we're getting close to Tokyo Midtown, which I would say was probably the biggest shopping area in Roppongi until Roppongi Hills popped off, which I still can't see yet. But it's getting fancy. Whiskey, how's it going? That guy's gonna run me over. I'm doing well, doing my IRL stream out here in Tokyo on a lovely Monday. How's your weekend, my man? How you doing? I saw you doing some Fall Guys recently. I hope everything's going great for you, Whiskey. We are in the Roppongi district. I want to see what's up with Roppongi, or Tokyo Midtown for a bit. David Cattenborough. Oh, give that man a Matsumoto woo as well. Woo! I feel like if I shout woo in the middle of the street, people give me a good old look. Good stuff, I'm good. Got home from work, down in some wine. Hey, that's a good chill night. Enjoy it, enjoy it. And congrats on working hard on a Sunday. Let's go. GG's to you, Whiskey. So you're not just whiskey, you're also wine. You're also wine plays sometimes. Got it. Good to know. You're not all about that one alcohol. 6 days in a row? Oh geez. Are you like working for Thanksgiving? I hope you got a great break coming up if you're working that hard. Another AKB scandal. They're just dating. Oh, as long as no one shaves their head, they're fine. Your alcohol plays, let's go. Let's go. You're not limited. You're not limiting yourself. You're fueled up. You're fueled up by that game and juice in any shape or form. Let's go. I don't know if I could do an alcohol RC stream right now in the middle of the day, but I did do one IRL stream where I was drinking with Mrs. Commander. That was like one of my test streams. That was a lot of fun. But I don't do too many night IRL streams. But it would be fun to just get outside again and just chill. A lot of the big Tokyo people just drink and get money for it, and I'm like, I want to do that. They just talk at a bar. I mean, that's what BBT did a few days ago. BBC was at a bar, and that was awesome. So I gotta get a bar to sponsor me here in Tokyo, and then we can do some alcohol RC stuff too. Tokyo Midtown popping off. I know, right? Is that living the dream? Drinking, getting paid, maybe a bit of gaming for me. Fujifilm Square. Not surprised Fujifilm is still doing big business. Actually, they own all this here. Dang. Yeah, that was great. BBT's IRL stream, that was a lot of fun. And I like how he gave all the donations to the bartender. That's like really, that just vibes with who he is too. He's so awesome. Fujifilm also has cosmetics apparently. Didn't know about that. So if you want to look good in your cameras, your photos, you go to this part. So you Tokyo Midtown's got the Ritz-Carlton here, shops, offices. I know, right? Yeah, I think it's on the VOD, if I remember correctly. But like, I think he got at least a couple hundred, if not like 1,000 or so. That was crazy, that BBG stream. Netflix gaining. It looks like JoJo, but it's not. I think Stone Ocean. Oh, it is a JoJo. There's a new JoJo coming out. Some of the stuff here in Japanese Netflix. Yeah, so this was the big shopping area before Roppongi Hills come up. It's still pretty popular. You got the Ritz-Carlton. You got one of the fancy Starbucks roasteries. You can see the R over there on the right. I guess Fujifilm's headquarters is right here. All their stuff is right there. Fujifilm Healthcare? There's a Fujifilm Health. If I want, I guess, I mean, cameras and healthcare works out pretty well. The Suntory Museum of Art. You got, what else there? The Billboard Live Tokyo spot. Second batch, apparently. Second batch of Stone Ocean for all you JoJo fans. It's just tall buildings everywhere. I'm like, ugh, look up. Netflix is pushing their new series. Oh, Mrs. Commander wants to see, was it Glass Onion? The sequel to Knives Out. It's going to be on Netflix. When's it coming out? On the 23rd? It's the day before Christmas Eve. She really wants to see this one with Daniel Craig. There's Spriggan coming out on Netflix. Already out as well. There's the Christmas special menu. Like I said, there's no Thanksgiving to worry about here, so the day after Halloween, bam, Christmas time. Unless you're Mochi Bunny, then it's the day before Halloween, it's Christmas time. Oh, I love Knives Out. I can't wait to get to watch it as well. But she was like, Mrs. Commander doesn't really get hyped up about a lot of TV, but when she saw that ad, she's like, I want to watch that. I'm like, whoa. Did not know you were so excited for Daniel Craig. But it was a good movie. I think. All I want for, yeah, there it is. Play it in your heads. You know what you're talking about. Objects in the mirror may be closer than they appear. That's all I'm gonna say about that. I'm not gonna go inside and get rejected by all these stores, but it is a pretty nice place out here in Midtown. And then you go to Roppongi Hills and you're like, oh, she's even better. You can see here, we came in from the entrance. You got the Suntory. I guess all the shops are here in the Galleria. Here's the Fujifilm building. Starbucks and more here. This is Ritz-Carlton, like right in front of us. Apparently, this here is all Ritz-Carlton, or at least the entrance. And then behind that, if you can make it, there's the park. This is for people who live here. They fancy. And then the park right behind as well. So, I mean, there's no problem with having a good Thanksgiving. You're celebrating Christmas and Thanksgiving at the same time. Nothing wrong with that at all. Did you ever watch this show? I just saw an ad for this. Mochi, right here. The Talk Survivor. This is the show that Minagishi was on. The one where they have to tell stories, and the one who's the least funny gets eliminated from the show. I think it's also in US Netflix too. I just wondered because there's that Minagishi. I've seen a lot of Minagishi these days on Japanese TV. She is going strong on like a lot of variety shows. She's taking full advantage of that. that wedding buzz, I guess. Live stream my viewing. You could watch me and then, what is it? You can watch me watching it, but not showing it. Maybe on Discord. Maybe they'll let me do it on Discord. I'm pretty sure that Netflix, like, unless there's a way to get around it, but in theory, yeah, you can like share your screen. But there might be a way around that. Your Halloween friend told your trees get a pass because they're not Christmassy? Wait, your trees are not Christmassy, or just trees in general are not Christmassy? Christmas cake, the Japanese treat. If it's not fried chicken, it's also Christmas cake for sure. I do like this. I do like the Dean and Luca one right there. That's pretty cute. The little snowman. I go for the cutest one. I don't know if it's any good. They got a bunch of stuff going on for for Christmas coming up. You got the light ups. They love their illumination at night in Christmas time. So it's basically going to be all bright at nighttime. And you got the ice rink going on until February. When is it open from the 7th? Oh, it's already open now. I can't skate, but if I wanted to, I could go here. But yeah, it is Christmas. We could probably do Christmas lights if we did a nighttime stream next month. But I'm not sure about my camera at night. And here's just a random hole, just so you know. Bam. Hello again. That was friendly. Your trees aren't Christmassy? I mean, what else would you put them up? They're pretty Christmassy. They're having a fun time over there. That's good for them. It is lunchtime. It is 12:06, so it is time for some grub soon. But there's the bridge I was talking about, or I guess the overpass. That'll take us to Roppongi Hills in a little bit. I think your trees are Christmassy. I mean, why else would you put them up? They only come out in Christmas, so. I think they just need more. They just need more green, like a skosh more green. You'll be okay. Needs more angels and random balls of color, and you'll be good to go. Christmas sale if I want a rug. Look at these horsies on this very expensive rug. I think I'm okay on that. But yeah, now we're getting into Roppongi proper. You'll see soon enough there's a big sign that says Roppongi on it anyway, so that's the big giveaway. And yeah, everyone's lining up for food. The story of Sailor Moon's in atop the Christmas tree. Oh yeah. The real question is, where did you put Sailor Mars? That's the real question. I was at the Tamashii Nation's showroom yesterday, and they just released I don't know if they just released it, but they had a bunch of Sailor Moon figures, like all the way to your favorite, Saturn and Friends. So I'm not sure if you're aware of that. They're all in the office tree. Okay, well, alright. See, you got two trees rocking. It's like a forest. It's like a Christmas forest over there. Yeah, I think everyone is out for lunch now. The main tree is unicorns and candy. Important. I don't know. I still don't really get into candy canes myself. I mean, if I'm given one, I'll eat it, but I usually don't. I usually don't partake. So there's the Roppongi sign. Everyone's getting some grub. This one's for ramen here. The fruity flavor. Yeah, I like the sweeter over the minty any day for sure. And you got to be careful because those things can hurt. Those candy canes, they can get pointy. All right, so here we're at Roppongi. I think that big building with the M at the top is Roppongi Hills. We're gonna go that way. So I should cross somewhere, like right here. Perfect. If you want to drink with the expats, Roppongi was usually the place to be. If you want to drink with foreigners who are just visiting, you go to Shinjuku or Shibuya. But Roppongi is where the people who like live and work would usually go. The ones with money anyway. Literally 6 trees. Roppongi Dory. You got blue candy canes, but the candy is largely not candy canes. Oh. Then it gets a pass. It's not crispy. Yes, it's not crispy enough. Yes, that's a problem. There's not enough candy canes. That's the lack of Christmas feel from the tree. Needs more canes. There's a DMM Bitcoin sign with the Japanese model Loda on top. Oh, my crypto. The tree needs to get caned. Ooh. Singapore style? Hopefully not. There's Ikinari Steak, a stand-up steak joint. When you need steak and you need it quick, you just go there. The tree is crowned. Oh, okay. Needs to be a Fall Guys crown, I think. We'll take a few. We might accept that one. I might allow that one. Might give that a pass. We'll have to show it on stream next time and have the chat vote. Is this tree Christmassy enough? And we'll do like a blind test. So I'll get your tree and like 3 other random trees, and they'll just pick. They'll rate them. This is where we get the serious debates done on my stream. Dogs. Oh, this hotel closed in September. Which tree did it better? Which tree did it best? That's what we gotta do. I don't even have a tree right now. We've been talking about getting a small tree for our tiny Japanese apartment. But we haven't made the plunge. Let me cook my Thanksgiving chicken first, and then we'll talk about trees. My Costco rotisserie style. I actually will try and cook a whole chicken, like a small chicken, in my air fryer. In theory, it should do it. We'll see how that goes. If it's good, it'll be in Discord. If it's bad, you won't hear about it. So, if you don't see any post about my Christmas or my Thanksgiving chicken, you'll know what had happened. Your tree is kind of like, okay, well, that's plus in the Christmas column then. That's one tick for the Christmas column, but the lack of canes. Ooh, kebabs. Kebabs always smell good. We should be getting into, oh, here's another Shake Shack, number 2. Shake Shack stream. And there's the Golden Arches just a little bit further. Yeah, this is Roppongi Hills here. Now I would say the, like, spot you want to be in Roppongi. Offices, apartments. Hey, there's Seattle's best coffee. I don't need to go to Seattle anymore. I have the best coffee right now and a Cinnabon. Let me just see what's going on here. You can do a full video. Ooh, let's go. The brand is just called Seattle's Best. It's actually not like Cinnabon sponsored coffee. If I go down here, anything in this street? I don't think so. I might sneeze here. Excuse me. That's just the back of the Amazon box. Yeah, nothing here. Let's go back. I was tempted by the best coffee in Seattle, but then I realized I remember I don't drink coffee. Yeah, we might just do like a quick tree at Daiso and just put it up at our like little entranceway for our place. It will pale in comparison to your possible Christmas tree, but we'll put a little bit of Christmas cheer in the Commander household. Jack's wife Rita. That's the name of the place. What's this? Green shakuska? Oh, it's an Israeli dish. Interesting. I've never had that. It looks like green soup with like egg yolks inside of it. This Lululemon used to be a really good sandwich place. Now it's not food. That's very sad to me. Because I love a good sandwich. But alas. It is now opposite of a sandwich, I guess. Clothes, obviously. Maybe. Don't think about it too much. This is where Google at least used to be. I don't know if they moved out, but I did have one interview there for a random video game company for a translation job. Did not get it. Yes! It's clothes. We've returned on my stream, Jacklets. How's it going, Jacklets? Welcome on in. And as always, thank you for your units and stream raiders, although we're not playing it today. But when I get home, I'll probably be doing it. Maybe in a couple hours. The usual time, you know, when Squid Pie's on. I did see Squid Pie doing versus again, but did not get a chance to place, unfortunately. Luna Essence, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. My alerts are a little quiet today, but thank you so much for popping in. We don't always do Tokyo IRL, but we do it once a month. We got one coming next month, pending any craziness. Maybe we'll do Christmas festival like last year. Maybe we'll do Christmas lights. Maybe I'll just be in front of a tree having some hot cider. We'll figure it out. Lots to do in Christmas as we get to the top here of Roppongi Hills. To be fair, I thought Lululemon was just like women's workout gear. Apparently they have more than just that now. So that's kudos to them. There's more than just workout gear there. It looked pretty big. I do regret not going to Japan when my husband and brother went. Oh no! Hopefully you get another chance to come sometime soon, Jacklets. Sorry for the flicker on stream, but take a quick peek at the map here. So there's the opposite of food over here. We popped on this escalator. We're now basically the center. There's the Mori Tower, the office building, and I think some apartments. There is Keiyaki Zaka Complex, a small garden. Telebi Asahi, one of the big TV stations here in Japan. Oh, here are the residents, Emma. They're all in the back. All the people who live here. This green spot. And then here's this office building here. Well, luckily Japan is open for business again. It's still making its way back to recover, you know, to pre-COVID tourism numbers, but for my time doing these tours for Airbnb last couple of weeks, it is at least busy again in Akihabara for sure. So people are coming back and there's still room. I think we're still waiting for the big Chinese tourist influx. Was a terrible thing. I think it's their enemy from Sekiro. I think Mikolash might know. It's the monument to that spider boss from Sekiro, I think. That's always here. It's always been here. China, I also want to go someday too. I have a lot of interest in checking it out, and I'm in a good spot for it. But yeah, hopefully Japan will be on your list as well, Jacqueline. During some like TV station festivals, like I said, TV stations nearby, they have like a bunch of Doraemon in the plaza. You know the artisan? Oh, really? I'm just messing. There's no boss. There's no spider boss in Sekiro. I'm just messing with you. I'm just because, you know, Mochi Bunny hated the centipede ball or the centipede out of the ape's head in Sekiro. Represents her mom. So the artist's mom is a spider? Wow. Let's see if I can. Oh, here's one. Oh yeah, you're right. I don't know if you can see. Luis or Joe Maman is the name. There's a little fence here, so that's why I'm not going right next to it. But good stuff. I think you're correct on that one. Courtesy of the artist. Here's a little. Please don't go in this space next to the spider. I wonder if it's a tribute or if it's like The mom was such a spider to her. Let's go, Jack. Let's good recall. There's like eggs in the sack too. You can see there. It has bacteriophage vibes. I mean, yeah. It might not. Let me see. How many legs? Let's see. Just 1, 2, 3. Let's see, 4. My hands are helping. I'll just do it this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 8 legs. It is 8. It is a spider probably. It was a good thing? Oh, okay. I mean, you're making a spider, and it's in the middle of this big plaza here in Roppongi. You know, it's getting some eyes. It's getting some eyes. The Mori Art Museum up here at the top is actually pretty popular. They do a lot of good exhibitions. They had, right now, looks like they have like a Roppongi Crossing 2022. I think when the Avengers exhibition came, they were also at Mori Art Museum. So they got like another art thing going on soon. So I do recommend this spot if you are into some like museum stuff. The Mori Art Museum is pretty nice. It does get crowded on the weekends though. A lot of good cafes in the area. But again, you had to like kind of compete with the office workers because there's the big office right here. Oh, let's go. There's a nice view of Tokyo's tower right there. Hold on, take a look at this one. That's bam right there. You can always see people just hanging out, getting that view too. It rotates. It rotates exhibitions. It really just depends on what's there. I think it just rotates every couple months. Like right now, it's like a Roppongi exhibition, but they had like Avengers there in the past. So look at this. Woo! It just varies from month to month. What they're showing there. You got Tokyo Tower, no longer the tallest building in Tokyo. I think there's even a taller tower, Tokyo Skytree, more in the west. And you got the TV Asahi station right there. And you can kind of tell some of the shows they're remoting. The Japanese TV they got going on there. I wonder if it's open. It used to be closed off for renovations, but maybe you can get inside there. And then like this not so fancy looking apartment is probably really expensive now. And I think the Sailor Moon Museum is somewhere in that direction. We'll probably end our stream close to the Sailor Moon Museum because that's where I'm going after the stream. I'm pretty sure they will not let me bring the camera inside. That's probably a 99% chance. Unless I made Sailor Moon. You can sometimes see people doing like camera shoots at the top of the TV Asahi building. I've actually never been to the top of Tokyo Tower. I've been to the top of Skytree, but Tokyo Tower is like, eh. Oh, you can? I was thinking you can't film. Okay, but I probably won't do it anyway. I'll take photos for you, Mochi. You'll get it. It's not anything like the store. Oh, they're closing. At this time, you must announce that Cafe Crepe has ceased operations. Oh, it looks nice. I guess they're done. Yeah, the Sailor Moon store was like, do not film. Do not be here. Do not exist. Like I said, I gotta get that sponsorship up, like BBT. I gotta get sponsored, then I can go inside. Oh yeah, I mean, if you want a nice view, go to the Tokyo Metropolitan Government Building. Top floor, they have, or at the top, they have a nice viewing area and it's free. World Cup! Oh, is that the Japan kit? Wow. I won't go inside. That guy gave me a look. Like, don't go in here with that. And we do have a Black Friday in Japan as well. It's starting to become more every year. It's becoming more and more of a thing. But as you can see, it's not just the one day. There's a gift from the 18th to 28th if you spend enough money. So they haven't fully grasped the American concept of waiting in line overnight, camping for a super cheap TV and, you know, pushing people down in line. They haven't got that far yet, Black Friday, but very soon. Although knowing Japan, it'll probably be a very polite line. There will be no, like, trampoline. Yes, no trampoline just yet. Not for 30% off. 30% off that kit? Come on, that Japan kit's gotta be pretty good, though. I actually have a Japan jersey from way back when. Yeah, you can also go up to the top of this building. There's the art museum plus like a deck, a viewing deck, except it's closed today. Art museum and Tokyo City are closed today. Well, next time. But yeah, there's a sky deck up there if you want to come out in the future. But yeah, there are a lot of good free views as well in Tokyo. So this is going to be a Christmas market. They do this every year. I guess they're still getting it ready, but it's going to be like a mini Christmas. Buy your Christmas goods, get your drink on. Unlike Hibiya Park last year, we don't have to pay for money. Yeah, Roppongi, a lot of people don't think to go during the day. A lot of people think to go during at night because of the drinking, but day's pretty fun too. Oop. We'll pop down to TV Asahi, and I gotta find a way how to get to the museum, the Sailor Moon Museum. You can kind of see they're setting up for some kind of TV show down there in the plaza. They've already got like, please don't stand here, barriers set up. The Japan Racing Association, the Horse Racing Association, is wishing me happy holidays with horsies running around through Tokyo. I think there are a few like winter races going on, but to be fair, if there was a horse race through Tokyo, I would watch it. Oh, there's the first tree. There we go. This tree is featuring quite a few horsies. Oh, and there's a spot for you to take your photos, I guess. Get some antlers on these. I know. Get some antlers on these horsies. See, Mochi's tree is nice, but I don't think it has enough horses. That's the thing that you're missing. Don't touch the horsies. Don't touch. No touch. No touch. It's like Vampire Survivors. Don't touch. It's like vampire. Don't touch the horses. Can I get a peek of this plaza business? I guess we can't go downstairs with these stairs. I think they're doing some rehearsal for something. Yeah, we can't see. The stage is over there. You know how many unicorns I have? Fair. These are true statements. Can I get down there? I don't know if I can get down there anymore. I'm gonna go the long way around. I was planning to take this stairway down, but it's blocked off because of this TV special they're getting ready for. To be fair, if they had a Japan Unicorn Racing Association, I'd be there in a flash. I can't go down this way either. From all this music, it sounds like it's going to be a music festival or music TV show. Alright, now we're just wandering. I want to get downstairs, but I don't know how. Back to the art museum. There's a stairway there. Okay. I want to go to there. Kidding? The beer and the animal? Hopefully both. Oh, there it is. Okay. No, it's blocked off too. Damn it. They're really not letting people downstairs. See, it's also blocked off there. Huh. There's gotta be a way to get. This is like me when I was playing Legend of Zelda and not to get down to the next stage. Maybe if I bribe the guard with enough gil, I can get through. There's an escalator, but it's going the wrong way. Which means there should be one going the right way somewhere. Let's see. Oh, there it is. Okay, that guy's going down. You need to flood the area and sink. I know, right? I need to get, what is it? What did Sekiro get to breathe underwater forever? Maybe. B1F. Is this where I want to be? I think so, yeah. Mibu breeze, yes. I gotta get the Mibu breeze technique down. Oh, this looks like a good place for lunch in the future. Very spicy. Indian dining bar. Ooh, yakiniku for lunch. I'll probably eat near the Sailor Moon Cafe or museum. Whoop, that's not an exit. That's people eating. There we go. Okay, there we go. This is something. So we're on the outskirts of the hills area now. Now we're in that garden attached to the hills. Apparently you've started a new stage. It is a nice garden. It's right next to the TV station. And they do light ups at night too. We saw some great autumn colors earlier on the stream, but apparently it's not full on autumn in most of Tokyo just yet. Just at one street. I do see a smidge of brown though, or red. So, if you expected wall to wall autumn colors, I apologize. You're not getting it today, but we'll get a little bit. Here's the cafe. So there's that TV show they're filming. But yeah, you can see here the little lake and the, I guess, ring. Oh, the heart, yeah. I think that lights up at night, so that's a easy spot for a photo with a special someone. Man, lady, unicorn. Basically, it's really nice here. You got a little bit of some great colors, reflection off the water, big ass buildings in the back. There's Tokyo Tower again, still there. TV station. Oh, it's a Netflix. I see a little Netflix sign. It probably won't let me film anywhere near it, but I see a little bit of a Netflix. It must be a Netflix or vendor film in here. Pretty sure they'll like say nope. I'm pretty sure I can't go inside with the camera either to this building, the TV Asahi building. Let me look at these no's. There's a lot of no's. I'm sure camera's one of them. Let's see. No pets, no smoking, no food, no hands. No gas, nothing dangerous. Can I go inside really quick? Let me see. Please don't be a live action anime. Yeah, I'm pretty sure with all these people around, they don't want you to film it. It's gonna be live action Doraemon. Can you imagine? All I try is no gas. I'll give it a shot. It doesn't say anything about cameras. I want to see what they got going on. At least I want to see if it's open. Let's see how far we get before they turn around. And of course, we always disinfect. Yeah, I don't see anything about cameras. Also, yeah. 行ってみるかな. Yeah, TV Asahi owns the rights to Doraemon, so there you go, the blue cat. It would be through them. There's their TV Asahi mascot. I actually don't see that panda a lot on the channel though. Ooh, it's all open. Ah, すいません。ちょっと配信中だけなんですけど大丈夫ですか？持つの。
他の人が映らないようにしてください。我々警備も含めてですね。
わかりました。はい。So they said it's okay, but don't put any people in the camera. So we'll keep it clean. Oh, there's that blue cat though. The Doraemon stuff. They're going hard on the Doraemon here. I actually won one of these a while ago, but this is all closed off until very recently. But yeah, as you can see, they're all just putting in the all their shows going right now. And they do have a few World Cup. I think it's weird. In Japan, I think they split like the rights for all the World Cup show or matches among different channels. So this one here, they have the Costa Rica match on the 27th. They got a signed ball here too. Well, we'll see. I think it's just from, not from players, just from people who support the team, like TV personalities. But yeah. I think their first game is in a few days. But I don't know if you know your Japanese TV. You got the Crayon Shin-chan. They show it on this one. That's still going on. And also, if you know Tamori, they have just a random Tamori just hanging out there with the music station. I think maybe if you're a Japanese music fan, you know your music station as well. And there's not much else going on here. The lobby's pretty quiet right now. But again, this was all closed off until very recently. You have a Tamori-san mousepad? I can get you a Tamori-san like life size. Is this life size? I'm actually tall. I'm about a little bit taller than him, apparently. Chris Pratt will play Doraemon. You wish too hard, it might come true. These are also from Crayon Shin-chan. Alright, we'll pop them back outside. I just wanted to see how they rebuilt the area. Oh wait, there's one Doraemon over here. I'll go over here. I'll keep it on the I'll keep the camera on the ground so I don't put anyone in the camera here. We'll go up this way. See, they got some of the Doraemon gadgets over here. Chris Pratt. They got the memory bread, so you like write what you want to remember on the bread and you eat it. The passport of Satan. We found it. It's right here in this one place. Akuma no passporto. Whatever I guess. It gives you, so you write whatever bad thing happens in there and you're forgiven for it. It's like a kind of like a death note. Memory bread is a good one. There's no Takecopter though. Takecopter's the OG one. Yoi Kobando. You put this band on, you're always gonna do the right thing. You'll never do the wrong thing if you put on that band. Got Giant, Shizuka, Nobita, Sunio, and then a big boy. The blue cat. Don't move the door, don't step on the door, but you can take a picture with it. And there's Doraemon's sister, Dorami-chan. Where's Takecopter? All of these great gadgets, but no Takecopter. Small light, so anything you flash on it becomes small. There's a Dokodoma door, so the door opens to anywhere. This is the big size right here. I guess the Takecopters, you know, they're fixing it right now. Alright, we can go back outside here. Whew, that's hot in there. Okay, we're outside now, so we can go ahead and take pictures of people again. Is that one? Well, this is the station that has Doraemon, so... Eventually, if we wait long enough, someone from a TV station's gonna, or TV show's gonna pop off here. Alright, here's the question. How do I get from here to the Sailor Moon Museum? And I gotta get my phone out for this one. And I think that's where we'll end. But the Sailor Moon Museum is not in my current well of knowledge, I will say. Let's see. It's actually called the Roppongi Museum because they also rotate things, but they show there every couple months. I don't think it's that far, but we gotta figure out by foot. You mean I can't use the Dokodama door? I thought Doraemon was gonna help me out on this one. Apparently it's this way. I can't use. That's why I really want the Takecopter. To be fair, the Takecopter would get me where I wanted to go. I think I turn right here. How much for a Takecopter do you think? You just put it in your head and you fly away. Doraemon can be a punk sometimes. What a jerk. That blue cat. Okay, I think, yeah. We go down to the hill here. Goodbye, TV station. I enjoy your programming sometimes. I probably watch a bit too much Japanese TV for... To be fair, it's not ever really high quality. But if you've been here long enough, you like certain personalities, and you like to see their shows too, so... And Doraemon. Doraemon's pretty chill. That blue cat, though, he's trouble. Am I going the right way? I might be. I have to pass something called the International House of Japan. So basically like a big, like, foreign students dormitory. Maybe it's that big brown building is the International House of Japan. Hey, we are going the right way. Okay. Singapore restaurant. I don't even go to Singapore anymore. I found it. Done. I found the restaurant. Oh. There's the back entrance to TV Asahi. I think we can cross here. Yeah, okay, yeah, okay. This street here gets lit up, and for Christmas as well. So this is one of the other date spots you would take people on. You can see they already have this sign. Keyakizaki Illumination, sponsored by the Racing Association. Again, more horsies doing their thing. So just imagine this, but all lit up. These are the apartments for the hills. Oh, I think these buildings there. So right past the TV Asahi building. And you got the fancy style bookstore. It's a map. Let's see. Where are we? Oh, here we go. So yeah. We want to cross either this one or the next at some point. Take a left here. And so it used to be the Snoopy Museum, actually. The museum that has the Sailor Moon Museum. Then the Snoopy Museum moved somewhere else. I think in Western Tokyo to a bigger space. And it became a generic. They just rotate every couple months. But yeah, it used to be Snoopy's hood. Oh yeah, this is a great bookstore here. We won't go inside today, but Staya Books is really nice. And this one is even better because you can see a lot of space for sitting outside. There's a cafe, a Starbucks inside. They got the heated lamps. I'd bring you in probably for a bit, but I probably will tell don't bring a camera inside. And they have some really good like used book districts. Although I will say it probably tends towards more Japanese language books. But I was looking for some English books recently, and there are a couple stores if you don't want to get shipped from overseas. I wouldn't mind more English bookstores. Anybody have my camera? Some people... I was in Akihabara a few days ago, and someone had like a backpack. They had like a little camera on their shoulder. But that's for when I make more money off this. That'll be the next original IRL streams. I'll have like a spy camera. All that spy family knowledge will finally be used. I guess if you paid attention, you could tell that he had a camera on his shoulder, but it was like GoPro size, maybe a little bit smaller than GoPro. But like all the wires like fed into his backpack, so that's where he gained his juice and everything. So it was, if you cared to look enough, you could tell he was filming. But it's obviously not as obvious as my current gimbal and camera setup or phone setup. I ain't hiding. I ain't trying to hide myself here. At least outside. Exactly. All my future subs and bits will go towards having more sneaky streams inside, indoors. Then I'll be able to take all of the video of people I want. Oh, wait, that sounds terrible. Don't do that. We are in the Nishi-Azabu part right now on the border of that. Again, more, I would say, restaurants. There is a really good American barbecue place here that I've been to. Except they know that they're the only game in town, in this part of town, so they're overcharged by quite a bit. I think I paid $20 for like a chicken fried steak lunch. That was like chicken fried steak, gravy, some mashed, like I think 2 sides and a drink. $20 though. That'd probably be like maybe less than 10, if not even less, more in the States. No, we didn't get kicked out this time. They just said don't film anyone. Keep that camera to yourself, bub. We saw some cool memory bread, if anything. He also made a point to say, like, the security guard, don't film anyone, including security guards. I'm like, oh, well, that's fair. You are people too. Whatever this was. Crisp Salad Works. I think it used to say no borders, but now it says no beaters. And it's also closed, so whatever happened to that one. Yeah, memory bread is one of the old school. Memory bread is consistently like one of the top results for people when they say like what's the most memorable Doraemon gadgets. And cross here. Now I'm trying to find the left turn to go to the formerly Snoopy Museum, now Roppongi Museum, currently housing Sailor Moon. I hope it's not this hill. If it's this hill, I'm gonna cry. Oh, it may be. Oh, of course it is. Oh, jeez. This is the hill that'll take us to the museum. Let's get climbing. In the sun, too. Have not taken off my jacket yet. We gotta earn this Sailor Moon merchandise. So, Mochi, I'll try and find... Can you count it? I mean, you can walk with me at home. Just get your phone on. Walk up and down your steps. I think that works. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's really bright now. It's really clear. Like, look. It's only been 2.5 hours, and I would say it's at least 3 or 4 Celsius degrees hotter. Because my jacket is not necessary at this moment. 32C, you ain't going anywhere. Nope. Oh god, this hill. It's not a terrible hill. I've been walking and talking for 2.5 hours, so it's okay. We're gonna earn, because Mochi's paying for this ticket, right? Now she's AFK, of course. Mochi's paying for our ticket. I'm gonna get some goods, enjoy some Sailor Moon artwork. Maybe I'll just eat at the Sailor Moon Cafe. I don't know. That'll be out of my pocket. I can do it. I think we're done. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty steep. Maybe you can't tell there. It wouldn't be fun to bike up. Squid pie. GG. Let's go. I love my squid pie. I love my squid pie. Buy my stuff. Does anyone know The Critic? That old animated show? You gonna do it again? Just go to my VOD about a minute ago. VODs are open to all, not subs only. You remember The Critic? Oh, deal. You're my favorite. It's just, I remember that. Buy my book. Buy my book. Buy. And the critic's voice just saying over and over when he was selling his book. Flaming Horses Pursuit. Oh, dude, if you know The Critic. We got to add some critic sound effects too then, maybe. Here is that International House of Japan. It looks like a dorm, but like a fancy dorm. Or it could just be for people who just want to stay there. Another empty space in the middle of Roppongi. I guess you can park there for free though, that's good. What's this here? Toho Eiwa Jogakuin, a school? I can't remember if people said the food was good is good, but it's cute. Yeah, I don't know. I'll probably just, I just want to know where the museum is. Then I'll end stream pretty shortly, and then probably just come back. I might walk around and find a restaurant nearby. Cafe food is cute, but it's like after that hill, Tokyo Tower. I feel like I earned a little bit more. I feel like I earned a burger. Or that Singapore restaurant, except it's all the way back there. Anything on the same level or below. Like if it's a lot to come back up though. Anything at this current heights, I will eat. I ain't going in any hills for a while. Yeah, it's definitely a school here. It's a fancy school. Oh, it's a girls' school. Jogakuen. Ah, I see. Spicy noodles. The David the Mousey recommended noodles. Probably not. Oh, there's a the car with the blue license plate that just passed by. That's a diplomat vehicle. Blue is the diplomat license plate here, so there might be some embassies nearby too. Oh, here we are. We made it. Okay. The Roppongi Museum. Oh. So we can go to the front. Let's just see really quick for you friends. We made it. We're not gonna go inside on stream. I'll take photos and put on Twitter later. But I just want to know where it is, and I do. And it's really hot, and it's really bright. And there are people serving food out of a truck. It's not too busy, looks like. That's good. But yeah, this used to be the Snoopy Museum. You'll have to wait and see. You'll have to wait and see. Nari Bunny. Oh, no worries. Oh, thanks for popping by. I'll show what I can show from the outside. There's probably a good chance I'll be the only solo male traveler here. So I'll just pretend like yeah, it's because of Mochi Bunny I'm here. I think someone did say Kamen Rider. I didn't know what they were saying, but I did hear Kamen Rider as well. They got some of the, looks like it's boba with like Sailor Moon cafe little caps as well. So yeah, if you can't make it to Japan, have your friends go for you instead. Just pay for their ticket and the goods they buy. So yeah, I think we'll come back here in a bit. There's the food drink truck. And I'm not sure how much food else is around here, but we'll figure it out. But I think, yes, it's about time for me to end up here. Oh, space for bikes too. I just want to find a nice shade because I'm really hot right now. Okay. We'll flip the camera. So you can't tell who I'm cosplayed as right now. But it's very cute. Whoever it is. Alright. So yeah, I think that's going to be it for me. Thank you for hanging here the last 2.5 hours. I am fried. I'll have a nice lunch. We'll pop back here. Say Jupiter for the win. Jupiter's your favorite? Mine is Mars. If it's your first time on my stream, Mars is my jam. I do have a couple Mars figures that I need to get out of the box. Thank you, Jacklets, for being here. Dio, Karan, JL, Mochi Bunny, Mikolash, Nari Bunny, Captain Cats, Bearded Rhino, everyone else who's lurking, popping in, saying hi. Next stream will be probably sometime this week. We'll be doing Fall Guys for the new season, hopefully. I'm not sure when it comes out. Whenever it does come out. I think supposedly Tuesday or Wednesday. We'll figure it out. If I don't see you guys in the States before then, have a great Thanksgiving. Have some turkey for me. I'm going to try and cook a little chicken myself. We'll be on probably Friday. Saturday for sure, as always, for Sekiro Saturday. We're going to go find the divine child there. And as always, stream raiders throughout the week. No Thanksgiving here. Wednesday is a holiday in Japan, but I'll probably be spending it at home, recovering from this. World Cup, I mean, I don't know if I'll actually live stream me watching the Japan game. We'll see. It would be Wednesday night in Japan. It'll just be me and a sports feed because I will not try and tempt the fates in FIFA by live streaming the game on my Twitch channel, but we'll see. Fingers crossed for Japan and the US in the World Cup. Now, you guys have a great week ahead. Thanks for popping by, and we'll see you on the next stream. Take care, everybody. No raid. I'm just gonna finish up here. Be cool, and yeah, bye bye, everybody. See ya.